Hi, welcome back. I have been working on my island trying to get a rock garden, and I thought before I erased everything that I had in order to get this rock garden that I would show you how messy your island can get when trying to make a rock garden. So just come laugh with me at my island and how it is covered with absolutely anything I had in my pockets to try to make the rocks go where I wanted them to go. Ta-da! I don't even know how many hours this took me. But yeah, my island is a mess. I unloaded every single weed I had. I started throwing stones out of my pockets. I started using the mannequins. I let my flowers grow like crazy. Patterns all over the floor. And the rocks spawn really weird. I wonder if it does this for everybody or if I was just lucky. But yeah, I had covered all of this area, and I had forgotten that rocks will spawn on sand. It has to be a custom code for the rock not to spawn on something. So then I had to go back and make sure all my sand areas were covered. But yeah, like this. But it was spawning all of my rocks, all of my huge rocks here. Your island has 6 of them, but it was spawning them all over in this direction on this side of the island. And so I started covering up everything on this side except for where I wanted my rocks to go right here. And occasionally I would find something hidden, like, behind a palm tree where I couldn't see or something, that it would spawn and I had forgot to cover up. And I was like, oh, okay, well, you break the rock, you cover it, you time hop a few days, and there it is. But then it would randomly, I say randomly, it's supposed to be random, it would start popping up over here. And I was like, I thought we were on the same page, Animal Crossing. I thought you knew what I was trying to do because you were being so kind and making them spawn all over on this side. And then I would just randomly have to go hunt to find a rock. It spawned this one first. This rock right here. Like the first time I did it, it spawned right there. And I was like, oh, good, we're on the same page. Like it's going to be pretty easy. And then it spawned this one and this one and this one at the same time because I time traveled like 7 days every time to make sure I would get them. And it put them right where I wanted them to go. And I was like, oh, this is going to be so easy. I only have 2 left. Obviously, the game knows what I'm trying to do. It's helping me out. Well, it decided to laugh at me, I guess, because it took, I don't even know how many more times before it finally spawned this one. And I had to search for it because it was spawning in places I could hardly see, in spaces that I would totally overlook because I wouldn't expect a rock to spawn there. Like I would have everything filled except for like one little tiny space wouldn't be filled because I was filling everything with weeds. And oh my goodness, once you know it, I forgot to put one weed down so the rock would spawn in that one spot. The only spot it could, spawn within like 4 acres. And then this was the very last rock that I finally got. That I don't know. I was to the point where I was just going to be like, forget it. We're just not going to have a perfect rock garden because I kept not being able to find the rock. And so I would time travel and then the rock would suddenly appear. I don't know what that's all about. I mean, they're supposed to appear regardless. This one was just playing games with me. But anyway, yeah, you can see how much I and apparently they won't spawn 4 spaces behind any building. But you got to make sure that you have right up to your building because they started spawning right here in this little strip that I forgot. So yeah, when you're trying to make a rock garden, your island's gonna look a little crazy. All right, let's get back to building. See you in a bit.